Hey, welcome back to more Dark Souls. First of all, I'm just going to level up here, and I think I'm going to go Vitality. It gets it over 800, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this guy, the boss guy, hits pretty hard, and I've never had trouble with him before, but I kind of am not confident in my ability to just kill him without taking any damage, so I don't want him to, like, kill me in one hit, that kind of thing, so I think it makes sense to do that. And yeah, I'm not really worried about the rest of Sen's Fortress here. I've never really had a problem with this part. The only part I've ever had a problem with is just the very beginning, falling off and stuff like that. Although we do have to kill that bomb-throwing guy, don't we? And he can be a little annoying to do. We'll see. I mean, we have a shield. If we remember that, you know, don't forget that we have a shield. We should be fine, probably. I think so. Honestly, yeah, I think it's gonna be an easy boss. Nice, and we're doing some good damage too. Yeah, this guy I'm actually worried about more than the boss. But maybe I shouldn't be. Oh, maybe I should be. Okay, yeah, let's kill this guy. This guy doesn't respawn after you kill him, so. Shit, I thought he wouldn't hit. I thought he didn't hit down there. Maybe it's just the boss that doesn't hit down by his legs. But this guy definitely does. Come on. Yeah, just come towards the door. Unless you can hit, like, kind of through it. Oh! Wow, yeah. Oh, we should upgrade the bonfire. I don't know why we didn't do that. Okay, when he's near the door, I can kind of just hit him and then leave, probably? This isn't working. Let's get behind him. That didn't work. That didn't work. This isn't working. He can't get me here, though. No, he can. Okay. Here's some damage. Good. Yeah, you gotta get underneath him, but also kind of behind him. That's the trick. Okay. I got it. Yeah, this is it. Alright, now it's easy. No problem. Yep, there's a trick to it. For sure. Oh, but you gotta watch for his feet. Gotta watch for his feet. No problem. No, oh. That's close. Humanity, quick. It's kind of freaking out here. There we go. Nice! Does he drop anything? Ooh, a Titanite chunk. We probably want to go back to the bonfire anyway to upgrade our Estus flasks and to refill them. We have none right now. So yeah, we want to go back. And it's a lot safer now. Going back, I can take my time and not worry about... Well, and I can worry about falling off and not getting hit by some guy. So, alright. That guy respawns down there? I thought he was a one-time thing. Huh. We need a different key for this, right? Yeah. Alright, back to the bonfire. I won't fight that guy. I mean, with no Estus flasks, no thanks. I'm not even going to try and get across there. Like, I know there's a guy who sells some stuff, but I'm not really interested in anything he sells because I can't buy weapons and stuff like that. And I have missed that jump a staggering number of times on other playthroughs. So, and normally it's like, no big deal. But now, be a pretty big deal. So, it's not even worth the risk. Because I really can't think of anything I want from that guy. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, right. We need to go from this way. Oh, yeah. I want to mention. I was talking about, like, how I wish there was more, like, Western animation or American animation. And, I realized, like, you know, I should probably put my money where my mouth is. Because there's a good number of, like, Western animated things I haven't seen. Like, if I shouldn't really bemoan there not being enough of them when there's plenty out there that I can go and watch. So, I finally got around to watching some Duckman, which is a classic, a modern classic in American animation. Watched a couple episodes, like 3. It's pretty good so far. I like the style of it. It's kind of interesting when you look at, like, Japanese animation. A lot of it looks the same. I'm not saying like it's kind of wrong to say that it all looks the same, because there's some shows that are definitely like very different. Again, I don't watch a lot of anime, but I usually try and watch interesting ones. So I've seen a few like interesting takes on animation, or at least heard of them. But with American animation, it seems a lot more when it's not just like a regular, like a Fox comedy. Basically anything else, they usually try something a little different with the animation. It's got this interesting style that reminds me of like Ren and Stimpy or something. Like kind of a messy style, and I don't know how else I would describe it. It's just a really cool and different style that you like. It's an American style. Like it really does. You can tell that this came from like an American animator, and I really like it. It's cool, but also the show itself. It's a comedy, which is like, you know, I wish there was stuff that wasn't comedies that was American animation, but I'll still take good comedies, and it's a pretty good comedy. It's got some laughs. It also, I didn't expect it, but it's got like messages on each episode. Like each episode has like a moral at the end. Like the first episode is about how it's about how like Duckman, he's not special and he's not unique in any way, which is kind of giving this like, first it's giving this idea that like no one is unique, but then it finally ends with him like, no, you've got your family, you know, and no one else has your family, you know what I mean? Like that's what makes you unique. No one else, you're not the father to anyone else's kids or anything like that. And it's like, okay, fine. It's a nice message. I don't expect messages with my comedy or my animation. And then like the second episode is about how like television is treated like a religion, which is funny from a television show to be, you know, shown that. But it's not bad. And they even talk about the fact that their show has messages and that a lot of people wouldn't like that in the second episode, because then like the TV screen, they're watching something on TV and they're showing how it's like a religion, and then the camera zooms out and it shows that like God is watching them watch the TV, and then he says to himself like, "Oh, I see. They're saying that TV is like a religion." And then he like turns it off and says, I don't like television with a message." And it's like, oh, it's pretty clever. Oh, jeez. But yeah, it's not bad. I'm definitely gonna watch more. There's like 4 seasons of it or something. So like, for real, like I don't know. I really shouldn't be complaining so much about there not being a lot of animation. I've got all tons of it. I just need to get around to watching. Wow, why am I like doing so much? Why am I staggering this guy so much? Does the axe really have that much knockback on this guy? Like, I've never seen him actually fall over before, I don't think. This is crazy. Yeah, jeez, wow. That's pretty cool. This axe is great. Let's get under him. Yeah, it seems you kind of, it's the same sort of thing as with that other big guy. If you just stay kind of under him. Oh, jeez, don't fuck up like that. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. You just gotta stay like under him and a little behind him. Yeah, it's not so bad, really. All right. There's a lot of, I was kind of thinking, there's a lot of non-American animation I haven't seen too. There's a lot of French stuff that I haven't given a shot, that that was, that was not ideal. All right. Okay. Do we have the ability to upgrade our axe one more time? No. We need one more shard, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's give it another shot. One thing to note here, just to step away from the topic of animation for a second, one thing to note is that we have some pretty high stakes right now, because we currently have a weapon that's upgraded like +9, right? And we're still not doing like amazingly, and if we die and lose this weapon, we can upgrade our weapons, sure, but we would only be able to upgrade them to like a +5 because we don't have really any more chunks. Or maybe +6 or 7 the first time because we've got a couple of large ones. Not chunks, but large shards. And so that's kind of a problem. Like every shot we have that we fail, I'm going to equip the mushroom this time. Although, no, that's not even worth doing. I shouldn't have done that, because that's not what killed us. What killed us was falling off. It doesn't matter how much health we have. But, yeah, like, if we die here, we're going to have a worse weapon to fight this guy. And then if we die again, that's just going to keep happening. And so, like, this is our best shot. Oh, shit. Don't throw me off. Don't throw me off. Don't throw me off. Don't throw me off. Okay, okay, okay. He could have easily just ended the match. But I'm happy he didn't. Oh, the mushroom healed me. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's pretty nice. But now it's out. Okay. Need to be much more careful here. But yeah, it's pretty bad if we die right now. And just a reminder, like, well, just something to call to mind, the fact that we could lose, like, the entire game. And this fight could do it. Oh, we're starting to stagger him? Come on, come on. Stagger him down. This is good. This is a good axe. You know what? Why don't I two-hand it while he's like this? What, am I dumb? Like, yeah, obviously I should do that. That's basic stuff. Come on. Look how much damage we're doing. Ooh, okay, this is good. I mean, we got, like, this much damage before, but... Nice. 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 Don't throw me off. Don't throw me off. I don't think he will, but he... Oh, he did, though. But don't fall off. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Oh! Oh! Get out, get out, get out, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, two-handed actually makes kind of more sense because all of his attacks... Ah, shit. When we're behind him, we're not going to see the attacks coming if we actually get hit by one of them. These attacks we could, though, so I should probably have to shield that. Okay, here we go. Heal. You know what I mean? When I'm behind him, I'm not going to see his attack coming. When he hits me, it's because I messed up, so I wouldn't have been able to block it anyway. So I should just two-hand so I'm doing more damage when I'm hitting him. Finish this fight faster. Just makes sense, right? Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. He's staggering. Oop, don't kick him. Okay. Oh, not... Did he fall off? He, like, tumbled over, too. Like, it actually looked like a different animation for that. Well, sweet. We did it. 40,000. Do we want to go up, or do we want to go back to the bonfire real quick? I think we're fine with going up, because you can just run past those giant guys. You know, to the next bonfire. So that shouldn't be a problem. I can't fucking believe we made it to Anne Orlando, by the way. This is this is actually kind of surprising. I did not expect when I started this to necessarily get this far. Yeah, we should be able to just run past this guy. Hopefully. Oh, he didn't even notice me. I thought he'd attack me, like he'd try to attack me and I would just get past. Ooh, there's a couple of chests around here that could have some good stuff. But yeah, I was just mentioning before, it would, there's a lot of animation I haven't seen. I haven't watched much anime, even though my friend thinks I do, because I've recommended shows to him before, and like, when we hang out, I watch it, but like, I thought about it the other day, I've watched literally like 10 shows. That was the most I could think of, like, that I've completed, like full shows that, like, held my attention, 10. Ones that didn't hold my attention, maybe it's up to like 20, but honestly, it's not much. Anyway. What are my other weapons I have left? What kind of stats are we looking at? With the axe, strength is what we want, but with the other weapons, even dexterity. These are kind of worthless, so it doesn't really matter. Dexterity, 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 strength, both, dexterity. Seems like dexterity would make sense to get up a little bit. So maybe let's up that 2 and get this up 2, and then we got 22s all around. Hey, it's even. So I like it. That's fine. Did she give me something? I don't remember. Reinforced Estus flask. No, I don't have a soul.
What is it?
Nah. I wish I had a soul. We can upgrade this. Do we want to, though? Let's wait. I mean, we got 11 right now, so it's not like we need them right this second. But yeah, anyway, there's a lot of non-American stuff I should look into, too. But, like, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in the world. That's kind of a problem, actually. Like, sure, I was complaining about there not being enough of a certain kind of art. But in general, most forms of art, there's just too much. Like, you'll never experience it all. Like, if you tried to read every good book, you'll never finish. Like, in your entire lifetime, you will not read every good book that is out there. And that's if you only focused on just books, right? If you're interested in more than just one media or one medium, then you're never going to finish. You know? If you want to listen to all the great, you know, music, all the great movies you want to watch, all the maiden skirt, you know, all this stuff. If you want to, like, experience all the best stuff, you'll never do it, right? And that's even if you just focus on the canon, you know, like the books that are the most influential and well known as being really good, the music, like, you know, Mozart and Beethoven and stuff like that. As far as books, you know, you're reading like Dante and Shakespeare. As far as, you know, movies, you're watching like Kubrick or like Kurosawa, I think his name is, the Japanese guy who's really well known, or like you know, Hitchcock and stuff like that. Even if you just watch the greats and, you know, not even go for any obscure stuff, you'll still never get through all of it. You know, not especially if you're not focusing on just films or whatever. And still, again, that's not even mentioning the obscure stuff that might be better. You know, the hidden gems sort of things that might you might enjoy more. It might speak to you in a more personal way. It might, you know, whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of crazy thinking of that, you know. And it kind of makes you value your time a little bit more, because it's like, what am I doing right now? I could be, you know, whatever I'm doing right now. Like, I'm watching TV, just some shitty sitcom or something, which I don't do a lot. I'm not really a fan of sitcoms. But, you know, say that I was doing that. Yeah, it kind of makes you think, like, I could be reading fucking Shakespeare right now. You know what I mean? I could be experiencing a work of art, and I'm not doing that. You know, like, my time is limited. I'm not going to have enough time to see all the good stuff anyway. So let's try and see as much of the good stuff as we can. But, yeah. I don't know. And that it's kind of, if you think about that, it can kind of lead you to just only want to experience the stuff that you know is good, which can be kind of, I don't know, you miss out kind of doing that. Because, like, imagine I just, you know, reading, I only read, like, Western canon. So, like, I start with Dante, I read Shakespeare, I read stuff like that, but I never read anything weird. Like, I'm never reading Murakami, for instance. I would have never read Murakami. And I think I would have missed out doing that. But at the same time, like, I wasn't reading the Western canon during that time, so I might be missing out on something that's better. It's an interesting thing to think about, and it's kind of depressing if you actually like, you know, art in its various forms, and you want to experience a lot of it. And, you know, it's kind of depressing that, like, you'll never get anywhere close. And there's probably some masterpiece out there that not only will you not watch, but maybe no one will watch it, right? It might be so obscure that no one will ever see it. But at the very least, you won't. And that's, you know, that's what matters to you anyway. And even if you were to, like, believe that that's out there somewhere, and then, you know, spend your life searching for the hidden masterpiece, you're gonna spend your time mostly going through a bunch of shit. So, like, maybe it's worth it in the end, but maybe you don't find anything. It's just, thinking about time, it can really get kind of depressing. You know, we all die eventually. It makes you wish that, like, in heaven, you know, in the afterlife, behind the pearly gates, they've got a big movie collection. You know, it's like, it'd be pretty sweet. You know, I mean, the idea is that if you're like a Christian guy, the idea is in heaven you'll be so happy with your, you know, with the situation you're in, that it's not like you're gonna miss movies. But as, like, a person on Earth, you still think to yourself in terms of a person on Earth. So you can't possibly imagine not missing something you care about. Like, you can't imagine, you know, the idea of being dead and not being able to read or even just play video games. I could probably give up video games, but like not being able to read or watch movies and stuff like that, that's like a depressing thought if I thought about that happening like in my life. Like imagine I lost an arm and I could no longer play video games, right? I lost my eyes and I could no longer watch movies. I lost my ears and I could no longer listen to music. That's a depressing thought, and you kind of think of the afterlife in the same way. Whereas like it's not really, there's no really reason to believe it's like that, but like how else can you think of it, because you're a human being on Earth. So that's the terms you think of stuff in. I don't know what I'm getting on about now. I don't imagine many of you are religious, but it's just an interesting thing to think about. But don't think about it too long, because you might get all nihilistic. Which is, I don't, personally. I've got to, like, I've been able to reconcile myself with those kind of ideas. But, you know, just a warning. Why did I even kill those guys, actually? I mean, like, the souls are nice. I was just kind of doing it on autopilot. These guys over here we want to kill so we can get to the chest behind them safely. But we already managed to get the chest back there, so there was no real reason to do that. It is kind of... It would suck to lose an arm or something, you know? I've thought about that. Like, what would I give up if I had to lose, like, a body part or, like, a sense or something? I mean, but at the same time, it's kind of like... It would kind of be, like, liberating. Because... Sorry, I had to put a cut there. Someone was at the door. Yeah, but it was nobody. It was a fucking Mormon going door to door. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about life and death or some fucking thing. What was it? It's gonna bug me now. That guy just completely fucking threw off my train of thought. I wish... I live in an area where there are a lot of Mormons. They come door to door a lot. I mean, all I did was basically run to the door and tell them to stop. But, yeah. Well, tell him, like, well, no, I ran to the door and saw who it was. I didn't, like, yell at him or anything. What was I saying? Something about time? Oh, right. If you lost one of your senses, in a way, it's you could almost view it as a good thing, because it would kind of make you think, like, at least now I know what I can do. And what I mean by that is, like, say, like I have interests in a lot of things. Like, I want to learn how to draw, play piano, write. You know, I want to get good at all of those things. But if I lost my eyesight, I could just stop most of those. You know what I mean? Writing, I might be able to continue. You know, you could, like, talk it out loud and have someone transcribe it. Would, please, just one of these guys come at me and not the other one? Okay, there we go. It didn't happen. I'm just going to run past him now. Here, let's lead him out a little bit further. But you know what I mean? Like, then it would just be like, well, I guess I'm going into music. You know? Or, like, I guess I'm, at the very least, drawing and painting or whatever. That would be out of the question, right? Isn't one of these a mimic? Not this one. I'm sorry, carving. Huh. That's another one. Oh! Shit. Get me out, please. Get me out. Oh, no. Oh, no. I even called it. I knew it was going to be a mimic. That's embarrassing. You should never fall for a mimic after, like, the first time you play the game. Guardian helmet and the gloves. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. At least we beat the boss before that happened, but it's not amazing still. Battle axe, hollow... Yeah, we don't have a shield anymore. We weren't even really using it much, so it was kind of a waste. Alright. This did, just for... Here, wait. I'm gonna drop the shield, but I kind of want to just to compare when we switch weapons. I want to remember how much the axe does. Just one hand. 260, and if I two-hand, 289. Okay, okay. Maybe we'll be able to get something comparable. I'm not sure. This sucks, though, that's for sure. Could we equip this? Oh, no, don't drop. No, we just can't. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get my souls back, and I don't have anything else equipped, right? Yeah. I'm gonna get my souls back and get the chests. Although, no, the other one's just a mimic. We can't do anything with that. Unless we wanted to, wait a minute. Lloyd's Talisman lets you do that. I forgot about that, because I never do it. But, cause you usually just kill the thing. But we do have a lot of souls. That's good. Yeah, Lloyd's Talisman. I'm pretty sure it's that item that does it. I know it's some item. We do need to lure these guys away, though. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, before I died, I was talking about... Yeah, if you lost your senses, I mean, it would be kind of, I don't know, interesting in a way. If you lost an arm, you wouldn't... I don't know. Unfortunately, most of these things basically require all of the above. Like, to have the easiest time with music... like painting or art, drawing, or piano, you kind of need arms and what was I gonna say? Vision, and you kind of need all of that. The only thing that if you lost your hearing, that would be easy because you would just not do music, but you could do anything else. A mace, huh? Mace isn't bad. I've never really used it, but I imagine it's not bad. I'm not going that way. No reason yet. I don't think there's any items over there to grab. Okay, yeah, now we gotta decide what we're gonna use here. Yeah, I don't know. I've just always kind of thought about that. It's kind of just like a macabre sort of curiosity of like what you would do if you lost these things. Just a thought experiment, but like hopefully it never happens. Or like even just losing fingers would be a big inconvenience to those things. Especially like piano. Like imagine playing piano with like one hand or something. You could do it. You could make music. I don't know if you could play piano. Do you know what I mean? Like if you were recording music, you could still do it a layer at the time. Like what you would normally do with left and right hands, you would just do with, say your right hand at different times and just record it and then record the second part. I mean, that's how I get around not being good at piano and still able to record music. Not that the music's, like amazing or anything, but, it's not hard to get around. Wow, the mace actually seems pretty good. Wait a minute. The mace scales with strength B, and we've got pretty good strength. 120. What has the most right now? The lucerne, but second is the mace, and the whip's not bad, which is B dexterity. But do we want to use one of those right now? I think we want to use probably a short sword because it's a good amount of damage, or maybe a Baldur's Side sword. But we're probably going to be two-handing it, so we don't want something short. But the mace is kind of short, too. Maybe the falcon? Falchion? Yeah, I think that works pretty well, two-hand. And we do want to upgrade it. Right, yeah, we want to upgrade as much as we can. Which is not going to be much. Like, 2 times? Yeah. There is a blacksmith coming up. Maybe I shouldn't have upgraded and I should just run to the blacksmith. That's probably actually exactly what I want to do. But it's too late. We've equipped it, and I didn't say anything about like it not being permanent, so I'm gonna keep it. It's not a big deal if we lose it. What's our damage? 146. Wait, wasn't that what it was with one hand too? 143. Wow, two-handing does not do much. I guess that makes sense because two-handing, I'm pretty sure it increases what your like. Basically, it increases your strength level for that weapon, for using that weapon. It acts as if your strength is higher. But since this doesn't scale with strength, really, like, at all, yeah, E, it doesn't matter if we had more strength. It would do very little more damage, and that's why it's doing very little more damage. I guess while we do have this sword, I'll fight this guy. We don't have a shield, which would be... Yeah, maybe not? I've never actually just ignored this guy. I always kill him before going up here, but it's the first time for everything, I guess. I don't know if he'll fly after me, or I'm kind of worried about something like that. Doesn't seem so. It'd be nice if he tried to come after me and just fell off. That'd be pretty great. Okay, how hard are these guys? How many hits are they going to take? 4 hits? 5 hits? Oh, jeez. Yeah, like, everything is just going to take so long to kill with this. At least the strikes are fast. But we don't even have enough, we didn't even have enough stamina to do it in, like, one, you know, set of strikes. Yeah, let's just try and get to the next bonfire as soon as we can. Actually, there's one very close, taking the elevator down. So, that's a start. But really, I want to get to the one that's next to the, what's it called? The blacksmith. Because I want to get to the blacksmith, for sure. I know there's that, chandelier I should be breaking down, but... just fall off, please. I'm trying to kick. Just kick him. Please, well, alright. We lost the falchion. But that's fine, I guess. We'll just, yeah, yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're getting to the point where, like, we've lost so much good stuff that we're kind of running low on good stuff, and this might start to go downhill fast. But we do have a lot of souls, like, that we could get, you know? So, we'll see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, what does this do? Okay. Yeah, that is... Alright, I don't know what the point of that is. So that you can talk in multiplayer, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully we do alright. We survive. Bye-bye.